Hello, welcome to another unboxing. Today we will unbox Kamen Rider Nigo, old Nigo to be precise, with custom Cyclone. So this is the first pre-order that I will unbox. So as you can see on the box, you can see Nigo inside with two Slayers and also the bike Cyclone, as seen in the illustration as well. The box is really nice, shiny, and really in a good condition because it's like pre-order, so it's a new one. And here on the back you can see Alt Nigo with the Cyclone itself, with some of the description from the HHV boards like molding here, movable, and some of the Japanese writings that I couldn't read, kanji and hiragana. So without further ado, let's open the box and take a look what's inside. So with this package, the rider with the box is of course bigger than the normal box that you have for the figure only or for the bike only. But it's kind of nice because you don't have to buy them separately. That can solve the issue of finding the bike and finding the rider. Sometimes either the rider or the box it's quite hard to find because one of them sometimes also has exclusive limited SHF, and also it's way more economic. Well, I don't know, perhaps because of the package or because of the Nigo itself. This one is pretty cheap for me because with the same price of Nigo and the bike, I could only get one bike for Kamen Rider W, the hard boiler. Now inside here we can see the clamshell, and as you can see from the outside, two Slayers, rider, bike, and 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of hands, and also this is the stand for the bike to stand upright, and this is the one also a stand that you put below the bike to attach it to a stand ag if you want to pose the bike. Let's open it. Take the figure we have inside. We'll go with the bike first. Custom Cyclone. So this, for me, the first impression that I get when I see this, like it looks a bit like a Harley, with this form. It has a movable steering wheel here, very nice. The color is the same with Cyclone and also the new Cyclone. Also the design of the exhaust pipes is the same, like with 6 pipes on both sides. And here for details you have the brake and also the gear shift here. This is the Kickstarter. It's not movable, by the way. Here you have the kickstand on the left side, which is working. I mean, it can stand pretty well if you want the bike. If you want to pose the bike without the additional stand that you have, you can do it as well. It's just that it would lean a bit. But still, it's okay. It's not a big deal. And for further details here, it's the seat. Very nice molding, I should say. See the creases and everything. The cover for the fuel tank. It's the symbol of shocker. And in the dashboard you can see the, what do you call them, speedometer, and also the odometer from RPM, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so there it is for the bike. Let's put it aside for now and take a look at the rider. So it's the rider. Has a darker color scheme compared to Shin Nigo, and I'm not sure if there's any difference between this guy and also the limited old Nigo because I didn't buy it. It was too expensive. It's almost the same price. You can get this guy with a bike altogether. So the head is black with the white line over here, which is different from the Shin Nigo. Before you put on the Slayer, you can move the head like 360 degrees because there's nothing that stands in its way. Also the hand articulation. Well, because of the absence of shoulder pad, I kind of assumed that it can move a bit higher, but it seems no, it's like the maximum one. And this is again maximum articulation for the hand over here. By the way, I kind of like the color. It's a bit darker with the Shin version. It's matte color, no, not shiny, which is better for him, I think. The eyes are still compound eyes, which is really good. Nice. Here, articulation, all standard. This is the maximum for feet, the leg, and also here you have for the toes. It's really solid. I mean, for some riders, when you do this with the leg, they can snap. But because these guys only have a very basic standard design, so you can actually move it easily. There's no risk of taking off some parts. And yeah, here's some details from the back. Belt. Yeah, so the standard hand that you have is the clenched fist, and it's close one, so you cannot really use it to pose on a bike. You have to change it. I'll do it later. And it comes with the Slayer, so let's put the Slayer. It has the two alternative of Slayers. So yeah, it has this two Slayers. The one is the unified one like this, and the other is the separated one. Here's this one. It looks more natural. I mean, most of the poses he's using this one as well. It's pretty easy to put on. Supposedly here you have the bulge, the neck of Nigo, and the hole in the Slayer. Just put it in. It looks difficult actually. So I'm gonna use these hands, the open one here, but it's like a bit grabbing, which will look good, I think, for the bike, and also the clenched twist one, but with the hole, so you can hold the steering for the bike. Take this off. It's a bit hard to take off. There you go. There we go. Here. It's a bit. Let's put on so careful. Not to damage There you go. Let's live explosive on the bike. So this is the one that you want to put here, like below the bike. If you want to pose it on a stand act, so it can has some kind of a jumping effect or something. I'll not do that for now. Just take it off, and you can use this one. The stand on the rear wheel here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the shock breaker is also like working, so it can stand upright. I mean, more upright compared to just using the kickstand that it has. Old Nigo on the bike, because the bike is it's straight. It's like a trail one. The steering wheel is a bit higher than the bike. It's not the racing type, so actually you can really put the feet on the footrest on both sides, and it still sit normally. And also it looks pretty sweet from all sides. And yeah, general like this guy. Looks precisely as he should. It looks on the bike. Another Cyclone. The collection. They will look good together with the other riders that I have. Show them. The other Michigan, get there we go. I'm really glad that it comes out with this normal SHF, not the limited one, with a more expensive price. So I'm taking some pictures of this guy later and put it also in the video, because as you can see the lighting is not so good in the video. Okay, thank you for watching.